Episode 121, dude.
Oh my god.
It's pretty much the morning time. We still got that deep bass in our voice, dude, from waking up.
Yeah.
God damn, we sound
I got mine.
so fucking hot right now.
If I sniffle during this, you got to forgive me.
You have the sniffies?
I got fucking allergies.
Oh, dude.
I forgot how bad I have allergies.
Yeah, man.
All of a sudden I was like, oh, am I getting a fucking cold?
Nope.
And I was like, oh yeah, I'm a retard. I get this every single year.
Yeah, I suffered, I would get like sinus infections for years, and I just I was just convinced myself I didn't have seasonal allergies, because I'm like, I don't get those.
Yeah.
And then Brittany convinced me to start taking Zyrtec, and I never have that problem
They
now.
seem to get worse every year.
Yeah.
They seem, yeah.
What's this planet trying to buck us off?
This planet's trying to stop us, dude.
We're fucking fleas,
this planet
dude.
is pretty fucking gay.
You think so?
Yeah.
You're ready for a space station?
I live very, I could live in a space station pretty easy. Just give me a fucking, a nice recliner. Dude. I could just float in the vacuum.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I've been watching The 100. Yeah, you got a lot of problems, though, when you live in a space station you got to deal with.
Yeah,
air quality, radiation.
Yeah.
And then, space justice is pretty wild.
Yeah.
They just let you out into the fucking abyss.
Really? You walk the plank?
Sort of. They put you in a chamber, and then they shut the pressure lock doors, and they open it up, and you go flying out.
Yeah, so exactly like walking the plank.
But yeah, exactly. Exactly like walking the plank. But they do, It's weird, too. I was talking to my friend. You know how many people, believe that, if you get a tiny hole in an airplane, it automatically, sucks everyone out and everyone dies?
Yeah.
Someone was saying that to me the other day, talking about air marshals. Yeah, you can shoot someone, but if you miss, everyone dies. It's pretty sure a plane could sustain, a bullet-sized hole. There's a lot of people who are
probably.
If there's a tiny hole, everyone everyone just gets sucked out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Instantly becomes a gravitron.
It's like in movies. Yeah, I don't know.
If everyone just goes.
I was just watching The Grey. You remember that with Liam Neeson when he fights all those wolves? That opens.
I don't know.
Dude, it's fucking sick.
I bet it sounds. Awesome.
Liam Neeson's he works at this oil drilling thing in Alaska.
Yeah.
And his job is to keep wolves away and predators and stuff. He's a sniper. And then on their flight back to the Continental,
he's just a wolf
the
sniper.
old lower 48. Yeah, he's a wolf sniper. The plane crashes, and then the survivors have to try to get out, but they land and a pack of wolves hunts them the entire time. It's pretty fucking sick.
Neeson's there though.
Neeson survives the
Is
crash.
his gun gone?
Gun breaks.
I would assume
Now
his
he's
gun
down
broke in the crash.
Yeah, otherwise it'd be a pretty quick movie.
So yeah, exactly.
Here's dumb wolves. I can kill these.
So what do? They just run from the wolves?
They run from the wolves, and the wolves kill all of them.
Except Neeson?
Nah. Spoiler. Yeah, everyone dies. It's pretty fucking sick.
That's pretty cool.
The way Neeson dies is fucking sick, too. He's got those fucking airplane bottles, and he makes, claws out. He breaks them and makes, claws out of them and fights the alpha. Fights the big alpha.
That's not
you
even
gotta see this movie.
It's not even a spoiler. I'll watch that.
Yeah, just to get to
I could read the script and watch that.
Stick around after the credits. That's all I'm saying.
Stop, dude.
Stick around after the credits.
Get a little Marvel action.
But what was funny is it reminds me. The reason it reminded me that both the plane crash and the wolves. I don't think wolves have ever killed people.
You don't think so?
I think I read that.
Wolf never killed someone.
I don't think wolves attack people that are alive.
Really?
Yeah, ever.
That would make sense because they kind of slowly became our friends. Wolves would just circle the perimeter and we would leave them little bits of food and they slowly got domesticated.
You know what? I'm not even going to. I was going to Google that. Fuck it.
Someone's got to have died by hands of the wolf.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, there's no reason that, I can see that. I mean,
you hear them in every fucking myth as the problem, the big bad wolf and
bad wolf, yeah.
St. Francis with the wolf.
What did St. Francis do?
There was a wolf that terrorized a village.
What'd he do?
Then he went up and fucking was boys with it and said, everybody in this village better be nice to this fucking wolf. And then they were all friends.
He probably crunched the numbers.
He probably Googled it and was like, I don't think anyone's ever been killed by a wolf.
I have to know.
That's a bold stat, dude.
That's a fucking
I'm taking a shot on that.
Stat. Let it be. Let it hang.
I'll tell you, I bet wolves have killed kids that have been left around.
Yeah.
I bet they've killed
hurt
people.
Oh, they've definitely hurt.
No, I'm saying killed someone that's wounded and stranded. Yeah, but I don't think they kill people.
There was
a grown man. I don't think they would. Yeah, but then again, they attack fucking.
What was that Planet Earth thing with the cities? And they had
jaguars in India.
No. Well, did you see the other one where they threw the African village would throw the bones outside and let the hyenas come?
Yeah.
And it was a pact they made with them. We'll throw you bones, and the hyenas became friends with them.
Yeah,
it's pretty wild.
Yeah, Hyenas, I think, will
definitely
get you. They'll
claim
definitely
some fucking lives. Yeah,
they have, and that'd be a horrible.
well, that's why
way to
they're
go.
not allowed in the Lion Kingdom.
True.
That's why they have to sit on the edges of the Lion Kingdom.
Yeah.
That's based off
They
fact.
have to stay in the bones.
Yeah, it's based off fact. They have to stay on the bones
That's
where
facts.
only the bad lions, the smited lions live.
Yeah. I'm gonna go down with that ship.
Take it, dude.
Wolves have never killed a guy.
Bam. Done.
You heard it here first. Man, if I'm wrong on this, I'm gonna be. It's gonna be like you thinking they were guard cats. Like
That
this
was
is
a
gonna
bad
be
one.
fully fucking retarded.
Yeah, thinking they were guard cats was definitely a low
Dude,
point.
I have been staying at my parents' house the last few days.
Mm-hmm.
You know, got some family drama, dude. You know, families.
some drama,
You know,
exactly.
families.
Exactly.
Got some drama I got to take care
Exactly,
of.
dude.
Thoughts and prayers with the Gillis family.
Just gotta gel your hair and get over
yeah,
it, dude.
dude, that's how I live.
Yeah, you just gotta gel your hair and fucking.
Why do I have to gel my hair?
That just makes me think of like Jersey Shore.
Oh, family?
I was just
Yeah,
like,
dude.
my family's stressing me
Family.
out.
Dude, but you know what? We all still sit down and pray together. That's
True.
how I know we're a true family.
Family that prays together stays together.
Exactly.
Dude.
No, if somebody tried to pray at my house, it'd be like, what the fuck? Every once in a while, my dad will try to pray, and it's just like, everyone at the table's like, shut the fuck
Dude,
up.
I went out to dinner last night with Bay, her family, and my
With
parents.
Bay's family.
They're at Faye's families at my house, dude. So I got a full house
my
going
God.
too. Yeah, so we went out to dinner with my parents, and my Bay loves praying, dude. She loves to pray. So she started Grace, but she did she did a handhold. And my mom goes to church every day, but she doesn't do handhold Grace. So dude, we're in the restaurant, so I grab like her sister's hand, whoever I was next to, and I try to turn they gave me tartar sauce instead of lemon aioli, and I was like, dear Lord, I try to like transfigure it into fucking lemon aioli. Dude, my fucking Bay was none too pleased.
Oh, dude.
I try to use our collective power.
Did
to-
you say that?
I
Did
tried
you
to
make
do-
that joke?
Yeah, I did.
How'd that go with the family?
The family just laughed at me, but Brittany was like, will you stop, please? I was like, dear Lord, please, with the powers invested in us, change this.
Lord, come down and change all this tartar sauce.
I didn't go that hard on the Jesse Jackson.
That's so funny. If you did that with her family, you went full black preacher.
I try to use our collective powers to do magic, and
I mean, that's what prayer is, dude. Prayer is magic.
Exactly. But yeah, she didn't like when I used her religious powers to.
Neeson turns on God pretty hard in the
Does he
Grey.
really?
Yeah, he's like, where the fuck are you, dude? Rightfully so. Him and his boys.
Yeah, but
you know,
that's so crazy.
plane crash and
That's
they
so
got eaten by
crazy
wolves.
to think like. I mean, it's crazy to like call upon God to save you from wolves. It's like, dude.
Yeah,
you
the
got
wolves
yourself
are
into
over
it.
there saying like, "Thank you,
Yeah,
thanks God."
Yeah, the wolves are praying. They're holding
We're
hands.
stuck in this fucking mountain. You just delivered us 100 dudes. This is manna from heaven.
Yeah, that is. I've been reading about that a lot. How they're talking about how like religious energy never goes away. So it's like since like God, people would like in medieval times, like if I were trying to like turn my tartar sauce into fucking lemon aioli, I could have been like tarred and feathers or tarred and feathered. People didn't like that.
They don't like that.
So like that energy, that serious energy people put in religion, the arguments that it never went away. So like, you know, the gods, people stop believing in that, but then that energy goes somewhere else. And the thing people have to think about is where they're actually putting that
Oh wow.
their energy into. Yeah, pretty wild stuff to think about. But some of the theories are just like it just went into like health and like the idea of like disease when like they instead of like a demon we have like diseases that plague us and all that stuff. Pretty neat.
Wow.
Yeah.
You learn a lot about medieval stuff.
Yeah, dude, I love medieval stuff, but this was really I use medieval stuff as my reference point.
Yeah.
Because I like pin down medieval thought. I have a phenomenal understanding of medieval thought,
Of course.
and I compare it to modern day thought. And dude, we're still in our little cocoon, dude. When people try to think like we're out of it and we figured it all out. All I can do is SMH, dude. I'm just like
SMDH, dude.
SM fucking H. Last night I have a dream. This is fucked up, dude. I'm just watching, dude. Actually, it was there's an initial part of it that's not important. The second part was I was sitting there and there was a guy who was just having sex with a quadruple amputee.
Could someone dub this over the Martin Luther King speech? Yo, last night I had a fucked up dream. It was the first part. No, it was the second part. People in the back, boo.
So some guy was having sex with like a quadruple amputee. and just like going to town on it. And there
You
was
love nuggets.
there was three. No, dude.
You've talked nuggets before.
There was three babes in the tall grass, and the one came with a knife and just slid him down the back. And I just sat in the shadows and was like, yes, yes, yes. And then I had it. It was fucked up, dude. And then it morphed into like me on a Skag, a lawnmower, 61-inch deck, and I was trying to put it on this fucking trailer. It was this Mexican guy.
That's more like what you should be dreaming about.
That's when I went back to that was, dude. My dreams go all over the place, and then I go back into this.
You should be dreaming about landscaping.
So I did.
Pretty
my thing here is this is my second. That's the first part of my dream. My second, or that was really.
Wait. So you were landscaping when you witnessed this nugget murder?
No, I was just in the shadows, and then it was just like
then cut to a different
fade to black, and then I'm on a classic 61-inch deck Skag ride behind. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but it's like
you said it twice to make sure to prove that you were an expert on lawnmowers.
Zero turn. So I had so I'm riding that onto a trailer, and I'm like, I knew this trailer belonged to a
Did you hit the primer on it?
Huh?
Did you hit the primer on it?
You don't gotta ride
it. Did your dad yell at you and make you bag the front?
You don't. There's no bag for the Skag, dude. Skag's too big.
Did you have to fight your dad?
No,
did your dad say, "Get off the couch and cut the lawn"? God damn it! I said, "I'm going, Dad." No, I fucking hate you.
My dad used to inspect. I used to leave a patch behind the sand mound undone every single time, and I'd be like, maybe he won't notice, and every single time it would be like 6:30 p.m. on summer. I'd just get out of the shower. I'm like, I'm out of here. And he'd be like, you didn't do behind the sand mound. I'd be like, man.
All right.
So I had to drive the Skag onto a trailer, but the trailer I knew, I was like, it was like a single detached home in Philadelphia, like a warehouse setup. And I was like, oh, an old Mexican landscaper lives here. This is in my dream, my thoughts. I was like, this is his trailer.
This is the ancient lad.
It was the ancient lad, dude. So I was like, if I gotta park, I want to park this on. I had to park my lawnmower on this guy's trailer because like apparently that was the only place I could park this. But I was like, if he sees it, he might come out and take off and incorporate my lawnmower. And it was like, who else? He would definitely want to use this fucking sick ass Skag. So I was like, he might take my. So I like deliberated on a lawnmower on a trailer for like 5 minutes in a dream. Like, if I wake up early enough, I'm like, God, but this guy probably wakes up early as fuck. And I was like, and then the next thing I know, I was upstairs in this house, and I invented like a video game system that was just controllers. So there's just 8 controllers, and they project a thing onto a wall, and everyone could just play like an 8-person like Royal Rumble Street Fighter. It's pretty fucking sick. And so that was the end of it. Dude, pretty fucking wild. Then I woke up like, oh,
wow.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's communicating stuff to you all the time.
What was that communicating? Invent a cool video game?
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
Don't get your lawnmower stolen by the lad?
My unbridled creativity, my weird thing of putting weird stuff on other people that I don't really know. The lad was just a shadow lad, and I was just like, he's going to steal my lawnmower.
Yeah.
That came back to me.
You didn't even know the
my
lad.
Weird thing I haven't figured out yet about my relationships. I'm getting stabbed in the back by I'm the crippled dude. I'm the dude having sex with fucking cripples, bro. I want to put it that way, but you know what I'm saying. On some deep level.
So you're saying
please don't listen to this on surface level. Go deep with this, dude.
So you're saying the women you date are nuggets. They're just armless, legless nuggets that you're just plowing in the grass.
Here's exactly where I'm going to blow your mind.
Here's
where I'm going to blow your mind. It's not that I'm saying. It's not that they are technically. This is how I'm perceiving them. That's the only control I have.
I know you're perceiving them as the nuggets.
I'm worried about that. I'm a nugget on some level. Like
you're worried that you're a nugget fucker
on some level, dude. Like I'm seeing the nugget somewhere in all of my bays, dude, and I'm loving it on some deep perverse level.
Yeah,
that's what keeps me up at night.
Who are the bays that stab you in the back? Who are the 3 wise bays?
They were just fucking mysterious bays. I couldn't put a face to them, dude.
What do you think? What do you think that it means?
It might have been my fucking, my 3 split animus. I don't know. I haven't figured it out. I got to read more, dude.
Holy shit. You need to stop reading, dude. You need to just go outside. Just take a walk.
It is sometimes all my new reading ideas come to me at once, and I just go like, oh, and I get I just start losing my grip, and I'm like, keep it together.
Yeah.
Like, oh. Yeah, it's weirder than you could suppose, dude.
This is one of the first times you've said shit to me where I've been like, all right, maybe slow down. Maybe take a break for a little while. Watch a Sixers game.
I can't, dude.
Let's just try, dude. You gotta unplug. No guy has gotten killed by a wolf.
Not in the history. I wonder who first laid that fact down to wax.
Me.
It's like thinking about some dude with a feather and a quill, and I was like, something else I've noticed. There's never been a wolf fatality. I mean, there's definitely like pit bulls that have killed people.
Pit bulls are worse than wolves. Dude.
I know.
All right,
Oh my god!
I gotta find this out.
You gotta fucking Google your fact and see what's good.
Hit pause for 1 second.
All right, let's do it. We're back.
I mean, I gotta be honest. I don't think I've been this far off on a cool fact in a while.
Where'd you get that? Where did that come from?
I have no idea.
That's fucking wild, dude.
I think I've been telling people
that wolves have never
wolves
killed
don't
them.
kill people.
Damn, dude.
Now, granted, there were 3 in North America in the last 50 years.
What, 3 wolf?
In all of North
wolf
America,
casualties?
so Canada, Alaska.
Okay, so you're not that far off.
And those are
base.
3, so I'm talking, that doesn't tell whether the person was wounded or it was a child.
It says wolf attack.
Wolf killing someone. But,
yeah, I mean,
but the country with the most, this is the first thing I saw, which when I was like, I don't think it's any, and then I Googled it and this stat came up. The country with the most extensive historical records is France, where nearly 7,600 fatal attacks were documented between 12, so the 13th century to 1920.
wolves like the French.
Wolves love eating French people.
That makes sense.
But 7,600 from medieval times to World War I. And, I mean, those people were fibbing. All right.
Yeah, that's pretty. I mean, they're definitely putting up low numbers. So you could definitely the odds are in your favor if you encounter a wild
Definitely
wolf.
not 0.
Yeah.
Which is what I was hinting at.
Well, that's a
not
hot
even
fucking
hinting at,
fact.
just
I don't
saying it.
think there's anything that hasn't killed somebody once.
Sure.
You know what I mean? The we did 23andMe and Ancestry.
Yeah.
So I got my 23andMe back. Dude, my girlfriend got hers back. Which was funny because she had like it was like 0.2% Chinese in hers. I have I have a little bit of Western Asian, basically Mongolian. Very like trait. They were saying like my ancestors like 10,000 years ago. Basically, my thing was like, you know, obviously everyone came from Africa, but like my mom's side was chilling in like North Africa, West Asia. Basically, the Tartarians was out in like the people who became like Vikings and shit and the Celts.
Really?
Yeah. Do you know the Gauls are the Celts? I didn't know that. Yeah, the Gauls are the Celts.
Yeah.
So it's like you had those people. So my mom's side was more like North, like way, way long ago was like, and this is like 0.1% of me, North African out to Mongolian, like Western Asia pretty much.
Western Asia is the Middle East.
Or like Russia, you know, whatever. Or what, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't Russia back then, but I'm talking about just the lands. You know, it was close. Siberia, like Eastern Russia, is close to Western Asia, sort of. But yeah,
What?
Middle East. What, like the very end of doesn't Russia butt up to the Middle East?
Yeah.
Like Uzbekistan and all that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, so I'm saying mine might have been like Uzbekistan, Mongolian types. You know what I mean?
Mongolia is further east. Mongolia is with like China.
Way near China. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
So I was like you were saying. I was
You're
more
a
like
fucking
Middle East.
Arab.
Well, I
Yeah,
think
you're Middle East.
But yeah, but back then it wasn't. It was that's what apparently the Tartars were. The Tartarians.
I know you're trying to get out of this, dude. You're full Arab.
No,
Mujahideen, dude. Mujahideen.
The Tartarians. They were.
We should take the foot off the pedal on some Islamophobia for at least a week.
Oh yeah, dude, I forgot about that.
So we'll
New
ease off
Zealand?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna take their guns. Fucking
Yeah. You guys couldn't handle it.
Yeah, it's
You guys
true.
don't get guns.
That's funny to buy a gun. You're just kicking around in your living room. You're like, I wonder what I should do with this, and you just hear like, ah, you're like, fuck, I can't take it.
Got it.
Dude, that is fucking wild.
Yeah, I don't mean to cut off your 23andMe. But
Sure. Please, I wasn't going
He
anywhere with that.
other than geography, that was
No.
dicey.
I have something that is funny though. But she was Chinese, and the whole time, dude, I was crushing her. It was so funny.
That's hilarious. She's
Talking
Chinese.
about how Chinese she was, dude. She was like, no, seriously, okay, enough. So
I love that 23andMe.
A chicken, dude. Actually, they said I come from my dad's side comes from royal, like a royal bloodline, Northern Ireland, the Huonil dynasty, dude.
Yeah.
It's no big deal. But dude, the whole time with her, I kept telling her I was Mongolian, she was Chinese, and I was like, I'm gonna invade. I'm like, all I'm gonna do is invade. You're the emperor, and you're like, oh, stay out of my lands. I'm like, dude, she was so fucking mad.
She was getting mad.
By the end of the night, everything she said.
Did I hear your first impression? You said chicken to her with a Chinese accent. Is that what you just said at the beginning of that?
Chicken?
I could have sworn that was what you said the first time. Yeah.
Do you think so?
Yeah, the first time you were like, I was making fun of her for being Chinese, and the whole time I was like, oh, the chicken, oh.
No, I don't think so.
Good.
Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, you thought I was being like doubly racist?
I thought you were being double racist. You're like, oh, I like a fried chicken?
I'm pretty sure you just made that up.
I might have just heard it.
Although Koreans love fried chicken.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
I didn't say there was anything wrong with that.
You said it.
I did not, dude.
It's your subconscious.
I knew I shouldn't have brought up race.
I
knew I shouldn't have brought up race around you, dude. Well, that's a weird thing I've been thinking about, too, about YouTube comment sections. How if there's ever an argument for the human shadow, dude, it's like scroll through those things. And it's just people like, fuck, you're a fucking idiot. I hate you. And it's just like, there's just like tons of it on the internet. Yeah. We're going to run out of space for it.
Terabytes were spent. All the memory in the world was spent just calling each other faggots.
Yeah, when our society falls, our civilization falls, they're gonna find like the one server left where it's like, suck my fucking dick, you libtard fucking retard. I knew once I got into this trance, this time would go away.
Yeah,
and once we start potting, I don't care about anything.
I mean, we were flying.
It's definitely one of my energy centers, dude, for sure.
I was looking forward to this.
Yeah,
I was like, things suck. This will be good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Got to sit down, talk to the shaman.
Yeah.
Learn, dude. Learn about my inner self projecting onto other people.
Dude.
Which is a problem. I'm a real dickhead to a lot of people, just out of maybe insecurity. I don't know.
That's what it is. Well, that's initially in relationships. What happens is you don't know this person, so you just fill in what you don't know with all of your positive fantasies. And then
usually negative fantasies,
or your fears. You'll be like, I know what you're up to, and you're like, don't do this, and like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're like, I don't know.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's that, and also, a lot of that stuff. And then when the fantasy, girls do it a lot too, or they'll do like I guess guys too, but they'll like build a fantasy of you as a dude, and once you step out and once you break their fantasy projection, that's why girls are always trying to like fix and control, like, why don't you wear this, why don't you do this, because like they have this idea of this dude and they're just trying to mold you into it.
Yeah, which is funny because when you're starting, you're like, oh, that's what you want me to be?
Yeah, you're Dapper Dan, dude.
This is who I am.
Exactly.
I'm real cool.
Exactly.
I would never do that.
Exactly.
And then
dude.
once you start dating, it's like, you fucking bitch.
I mean, that's the fucking what is that, the Aphrodite, Psyche, and who's the other guy? Eros myth, the guy he was the god Eros, or Cupid, however you look at it, and the young fucking Psyche fell in love with him, and he was like, you can never truly look at me and we'll be fine. And she looks at him, he's like, you dumb bitch, I told you not to look at me. And he floats back up to the heavens, dude.